Yo, what is up, YouTube? So there was this Bungie employee, he got fired. Wasn't too happy, and he said, you know what? I'm going to leak everything up to Lightfall. Yep, that's season 17 through 19 worth of content, and a little bit of Lightfall stuff right there at the end. This is what it said. Tales from a disgruntled, fired Bungie employee. Season 17. Aramis becomes unfrozen and is revealed to be a disciple of what we believe to be the witness, but we're not sure because it doesn't say that there. It just says be a disciple. Be a disciple and besieges the Deep Stone Crypt while Anna Bray is there. This season revolves around saving Anna Bray from the DSC. The epilogue involves Exo Rasputin breaking out and helping us kill Aramis before she freezes and shatters him. Meaning that Exo Rasputin, that's what Anna's working on in the DSC. And we already kind of knew about this because of lore stuff, like lore books and whatnot. But that means Rasputin's going to break out, help us kill Aramis, and I guess Aramis's last move is going to shatter, freeze and shatter Exo Rasputin. And then the ending cutscene at the very end of the season, like what happened with Uldren, will be a ghost finding Exo Rasputin's body and reviving it. Season 18, the Leviathan reappears and the Vanguard sends troops to go deal with it. It is revealed it has become the Glycon, but filled with hive and scorn. Imaru battles with us for control over the Leviathan as it could help him. Imaru, if you don't remember, is Savathun's ghost. We do talk to him in many patrols and whatnot in the new expansion, which is great, by the way. Love it. I don't know if I've uploaded since then. I'd have to check. The epilogue is us finding Callus, who also is a disciple of the Witness, and killing him. Which, this is Callus, not some robot. This is, the embodiment of Callus, this man that we have had so many mysteries about. The ending cutscene is him warning us about something as he did way back. Probably the Black Fleet. Season 19. As the entire Black Fleet armada is making its move, Imaru manages to revive Savathun, which we have Savathun's body at the tower, which means Savathun's body is probably revived at the tower, who helps Mara lift the curse using the last Ahamkara. We thought Riven was the last Ahamkara. According to these leaks, there's one more out there, and it's going to make all of our lives worse. This season revolves around us going rogue and having to kill it. What is it? I don't know. It just says it. It could be the Ahamkara. It could be Mara. It could be Savathun. It could be Imaru. It could just be a witness, because why not? We don't know. The epilogue is about protecting the Dreaming City from the Black Fleet. In the end, it is destroyed. Obviously, because of content vaulting, story reason, Dreaming City will be destroyed. It is currently planned for the Dreaming City, Last Wish, and all of Shadowkeep to be vaulted whenever Lightfall arrives. Also, when Lightfall arrives, it is planned to bring an old D2 raid, which probably by community demand is going to be either Leviathan, like classic Leviathan, or Scourge of the Past during Lightfall. This is to make up for losing both Garden of Salvation and Last Wish whenever those are vaulted. In Lightfall, the last city is destroyed. Obviously, we can see this happening whenever Savathun gets revived because we have her body at the tower. So, yeah. In Lightfall, the last city is destroyed. We move to space. I don't know about that. Sounds cool, though. Zavala dies. Well, no storyline there. It just straight up says Zavala dies. So, he dies. Feels bad. Space capital ships are introduced in order to be a safe place. I'm guessing these are these are going to be our social spaces where we can talk to vendors and whatnot. Drifter will help evacuate citizens while the new Vanguard stays. Who is the new Vanguard? We don't know. I do have a feeling it's going to be something like Saint Osiris and Crow, but I have no idea. This expansion is centered around the Black Fleet having control of our planets, and us fighting back to get them back. In the end, we kill the Witness and stop the invasion. So we get all of our planets back after we kill the Witness. It is currently planned to cost $50, which is $10 more than Witch Queen, but it is coming with 10 missions, a new destination, 30 loading zones in this destination, that being little, like the big areas, the little areas, like the areas off in the distance, the lost sectors, all those are the loading zones. A new raid, 6 new exotics, and more. 6 new exotics. That's a lot of exotics. I'd have to look up how many we got for Witch Queen, but that's definitely close. Witch Queen is definitely close to 6 new exotics. Crossbows will come at this time. However, we are unsure if it'll be just a bow archetype or a full new weapon. Because, obviously, the reason people think it's going to become an archetype is because the first crossbow to release is set to be an exotic. So, we're not sure if it'll come out as an exotic bow that just looks like a crossbow and be a new archetype, or it be a new weapon archetype all in whole. We don't know much about the seasons after Lightfall, but apparently hearing a lot of talk about Season of the Plague at work, but don't know. Those were words that came from the employee. So obviously he might not know what's going on with all the Season of the Plague stuff that happened on Twitter a while back. So maybe that's what they were talking about. It might not ever happen in game. I think it'd be a great reason to bring Wrath of the Machine back. But that's about it. All we really know about the final shape is it is an effectively all-out warfare. All we really know about the final shape is that it's an all-out warfare. Cabal, humanity, all of them, everything, Fallen, Scorn, Hive, everyone. We are all fighting for the right to be the final shape. What does that mean? Ask Bife, probably a lore thing. From what I've heard from a friend in another department, they're planning on killing off all the Cabal and most of the Fallen, as well as introducing a new Hive enemy, not like the Lightbearer Hive. As for the final shape, based on what I've heard from friends and what I've worked on myself, it seems that the next saga will have to do with Vex and a new species, as well as expanding to new universes, not necessarily leaving Sol. If you don't know, if you're not in the loop, Sol is the universe we're in currently in Destiny, with Earth and all this stuff. This does say expanding to new universes. This could be talking about like a portal in the eternity to a different universe, and or like even a portal through a darkness ship to another universe. That'd be cool. The Lightfall raid takes place inside of a broken, split Traveler as we attempt to heal the Traveler. Obviously, this being Destiny, things don't go as planned, and everything goes wrong. TFS raid sounds like it takes place in a new destination, which is obviously the final shapes raid. Looking at the concept art drawn up for it, it does not look familiar. It will be introducing a new enemy, the Zorpalods. I don't know how to say that. Text is on screen for you to read it if you want to. The Zorpalods will play a bigger role post-final shape, so after campaign. So probably a lot of seasonal stuff around those guys. Iron Banner will also be removed during Lightfall and replaced by something else. Don't remember what though. If you go back to my last video that I posted about SRL, I don't know if they'll replace Iron Banner with SRL, because, I mean, that's like shooting for driving. I don't know how that would go with the community, but it could be an opportunity for them to get rid of Iron Banner, because all of us are not very happy with Iron Banner, as you can tell every time it comes back and it goes trending on Twitter for something wrong. Like, yeah. We want SRL back. We don't want an Iron Banner anymore. I think it's a great opportunity. All right. That is the entire Pastebin leak that this fired Bungie employee gave us. Or I guess he typed it up himself, I'm guessing, because it says I as in personal in a lot of places in this thing. That's all I've got for you I'm excited to see what's coming in the next seasons. I'm excited for Lightfall. I'm excited for the final shape, and I'm excited for everything after that. I'll see you there. Goodbye.